くしてく少しずつ信じてる光求め歩き出す君と今深い深い森の奥に今もきっと置き去りにした心隠してるよ同期のリズムを知ればもう一度飛べるだろう僕たちはさまよいながら生きてゆくどこまでも信じてる光求め歩き出す君と今深い深い森の奥に今もきっと置き去りにした心隠してるよ探すほどの力もなく疲れ果てた人々は永遠の闇に消える小さいままならきっと今でも見えたかな僕たちは生きるほどになくしてく少しずつ偽りや嘘をまとい立ちすくむ声もなく青い青い空の色も気づかないまま過ぎてゆく毎日が変わってゆく作られた枠組みを超え今を生きて錆びついた心また動き出すよ同期のリズムを知ればもう一度飛べるだろう僕たちはさまよいながら生きてゆくどこまでも信じてる光求め歩き出す君と今僕たちは生きるほどになくしてく少しずつ偽りや嘘をまとい立ちすくむ声もなく僕たちはさまよいながら生きてゆくどこ ちすくむ声もなく生きてゆく永遠に
That's cool. I actually have a shirt of Kill la Kill and I've never seen it. I heard it's good. I want to get into watching more anime. But I have a shirt of that. Of the Scissor Blade. I was just wearing it actually the other day. I used to be a big fan of... I used to be a subscriber to Loot Crate. And they sent me a Kill la Kill shirt. I heard it's good. I just don't have time for anime. Work and streaming takes up a lot of my priority. The last anime I really got to, that I watched some of Boruto and I watched some of Sword Art, and that's really about it. And then the entirety of Death Note. You can't forget Super. I had to watch all that through. Super takes priority. Yeah. That's okay. You want to watch some weird perverted animes and go watch Iki Tausen. That shit has panty shots every 5 seconds and it's ridiculous. Show's good, it's good fighting scenes, good action scenes, but it shows panty shots every 2 seconds. Oh, the show's good. At least until season 3. It dies out around season 3. The manga is even better. Don't judge an anime just because it has hot girls and big breasts. Because if you want to go watch an anime about that, go watch about the stupid fighting anime where the girls fight with their butts. That's a thing. Never seen it, but I've seen previews of it. Now that's an anime. The one I just mentioned should be considered hentai. Girls literally fight with their butts and boobs. Yeah. Inuyasha to me is a good series, but it's definitely dated the creator, the female who made it, is more focused on comedy and romance and stuff like that. So when she came out with Inuyasha, which is more of an action-oriented series, it kind of falls apart when it comes to getting serious. Because she also made Ranma 1/2. I don't know if you've ever heard of Ranma 1/2. But, she's the creator of that. Gammy Cactus. Holy, that's a name I haven't seen in a while. Holy crap. Hello, dude. Welcome. Wait, the new Sailor Moon or the original? Because there's a reboot. Go ahead and watch. Sailor Moon was never really my thing because it was more of a girly anime, but trust me, I'm going to tell you right now, if you grew up with modern anime, going back to watch older anime, you're going to notice how dated it is, but it's alright. It's not my cup of tea. You'll also see some inspiration of what Super added in with stuff like that, because there's a few things in Super where they had the one of the universes literally transform, kind of like Sailor Moon. You're gonna see where that kind of stuff came through. They based a lot of that off Sailor Moon and a bunch of other shit like that. It's okay. The only anime I've seen in my childhood was the entirety of Dragon Ball and most of Z and Pokemon. And then, as I hit middle school, Naruto came out. And then I saw Yu Yu Hakusho, Trigun, Yu Yu Hakusho, there's Trigun, there's Cowboy Bebop. But some of these I'm mentioning too were in high school. Like Inuyasha came out when I was in middle school, Trigun and all those were high school. But my childhood was Yu Yu Hakusho, Pokemon, Dragon Ball. And then middle school, oh yeah, Yu-Gi-Oh! I can't forget Yu-Gi-Oh! And then middle school for me, it was Inuyasha came out. And then Trigun, Cowboy Bebop. I actually tried watching Yu-Gi-Oh! Probably several years ago, and the first arc, or the first thing up to Pegasus, it still holds up. I don't really care about the later series of Yu-Gi-Oh! But the first one with Pegasus, that really still to this day is pretty good. PSO2, the sequel to the game I'm playing right now, actually has an anime. If you're into PSO, which it's actually not bad. One of the animes that I just regret watching all the way through was Death Note. It was alright, but then it dragged on freaking to hell. They just could have ended it so much sooner, but no. I never got into anything past the first major season with Pegasus. In fact, when I watched it a few years back, was me the first time completing that entire series. I've seen a bit of the newer ones and all that, and I just couldn't get into it. Ones where they're on motorcycles and shit. And anything beyond that, or anything before that, I just couldn't get into it. How you doing, Cactus? If you're currently here right now. Holy shit, I haven't seen you since early days. Talking about stuff like Final Fantasy 15 or whatever, but Jesus, man, that brings me back. So I kind of just opted up doing Pokemon. I might do a little bit of that later, I don't know. Tokyo Ghoul and Kill la Kill. A Comic Kill. I've never seen either of those. These are all big names I've never had time to really watch. I love anime, but I'm not like the biggest nerd when it comes to anime either. I could easily go watch a lot of this. But I don't. Maybe in due time. I hear they're good. I just don't have a lot of time to. It's either I watch anime and or I don't stream. That's why I chose to do streaming over YouTube. As I just don't really have the time anymore. I spent a lot of time watching Super as well, and I'm kind of, good on watching anime after that. And Super was really good, so I'm just chillaxing. Short or not, I just don't have the time, dude. It's gonna take me a bit. I like to watch anime in one good burst of marathoning. I watched the entirety of Super every week, and then I marathon the whole thing in like a week. I marathoned my anime so much that my PS3 broke. That shows how much I watched anime, that I owned at least. Short or not, do you want me to stream or not? Yeah, animes that were pretty short, like Yu Yu Hakusho, which is like 4 seasons long, which is about 600 minutes or more. I used to marathon in about a week. Dragon Ball Z, which is probably over almost 300 episodes alone. I burnt myself out on that. Plus, if I'm gonna have to watch anime, it's gonna be on my phone, so I'm gonna have to sit there and find the episodes online because I can't really use my TV because my setup. And I'm not going to be sitting at my chair all day watching anime. You know, thank you. On my computer. I'd rather do it on my phone. So, I'm good. If I get into watching anime, I will, but I really don't think that's going to be anytime soon. Good or not, short or not. Because I watched the entirety of Death Note. That show's short, and it took me a few days. I've watched several other animes on Netflix and Hulu and a good chunk of Boruto. I like anime, but it's not something I'm like gonna go out and watch everything of. I don't like anime as much as some people, I'll tell you that much. I'd rather play games. I'd rather play games for y'all enjoyment. Ow. Jerk. Yes, I do plan on getting Kingdom Hearts 3. Why wouldn't I? I've been waiting for that for years, since 2. Yes, I want to play it. That's why I want to get onto. That's why I want to continue my co-op with Zero so bad. It's just I want to get through it. Whether or not I'm soloing it first, which I am. Because at this rate, we're not going to make it. So I've already talked to him whether or not I'm soloing it first, and then we're going to co-op it. Because by the time it comes out, we're probably not going to even be done with any of the rest of them. Especially if we're 100%ing the main ones. We're not even done with the first Birth by Sleep story, which is sad to me. Sad the fact that we just never got around to finishing it. We're at the end of it. We just need to 100% it. And then beat a few more worlds and we're done. But we just never got around to it. It'll happen one day. It's just Kingdom Hearts 3 is going to be released before we get to it. And I'm going to be playing it solo anyway beforehand. I've already said, I already got the okay to do so. Move. All you do is teleport. I plan on doing even more streams of Kingdom Hearts 3 than I did of 2. And if you got bored of 2, I apologize. But I'm not, I was 100%ing that. I don't care if it took me 50 streams or more. If people want to get bored of Kingdom Hearts 3, then they're bored of it. But I'm gonna be 100%ing it. First playthrough, blind and all. So no spoilers. I don't care if things have been released and I've seen it already. I just don't want to, I just want to experience it. Just like everyone else does when they play a game for the first time. People are trying to help me out on Final Fantasy and Phantasy Star, and I just want to be able to get what they got out of it when they first played it. Okay, dude. Back off. Frames? What the hell? What the fuck? Why am I dropping frames? Game, please. frames. I swear you've been like this ever since I installed DBO. Why are you dropping frames now? Hello to everyone who's joining in. Thank you, everyone. Everyone who's new. Everyone who's a regular. Thank y'all. Thank you for the love and support. I hope you all enjoy some PSO. Feel free to join me sometime on PSO Blueburst Affinia. Exclamation point PSO. The fact that I have to hit you 3 times in order to kill you is annoying. Get frick squids. No one wants no squids. Yeah, this is a lot faster. Not as much experience, but I'm not here for experience. I'm here for the Hunter Boost Road. Bring it. I'm just glad I happened to go down the right paths. That was not an... I did not expect to go down the correct ways. I know some of this pathing, but I'm not going to remember it. God, would you come on? Just let me kill him. I just cannot fix that red box for the life of me. That room went well. So yeah, it's drop boost today, not experience, or rare drop, I mean. I got the two confused. Either way, they go coexist side to side. That's why I'm doing the Hunter Bush Road now. Oh, I don't give a fuck. You go away. Dude, stop turning around. So that Morphos ain't or Dormal was not bothering me. Now he is. Again with the red ring. Nice. Let's get some of this out of here. Good, I got the robots out of here. That's my main threat. Fucking... Dude, stop! Morphos. Oh my god. It's because you guys won't let me hit him. Thank you. God, get him out of here. He's just in the way, constantly freaking hitting me, flying, freaking being invincible. And these guys keep freaking hitting me with their ice, and then whenever I hit them, they hit me with their freaking attack on the ground when they're freaking unhittable. Causing me not to be able to kill the Morphos sooner. It's really annoying. Yeah, you. You made it so annoying back there. Fucking asshole. You guys have to take 3 hits to die. Can't you just take a couple? Stop. Quit dabbing over there. You ever noticed that these guys dab? As a kid, of course, that term wasn't like a thing. Unless it's somehow like really old, but like now that it's like become a major thing and everyone does it. Stop! I'm not trying to attack the Morphos. Just get out of here. I'm not trying to attack the Morphos. I'm trying to attack them. He can wait, he's not bothering me. Not like the last one. Now he's starting to annoy me. Hey, rude. Nice try. Turn it around. We have threats in the room. Yeah, Vanilla, thank you for the raid. Holy shit, welcome. Welcome, Vanilla Raiders. Enjoy some PSO, guys. Thank you guys for the raid. Welcome. We're just doing some Hunter Boost Road stuff in Phantasy Star Blue Burst. Trying to be able to get some more drop increase chances. Raid party. Welcome everybody, thank you. Oh, that makes me happy. You all are amazing. Thank you for all the emotes. They're so nice. How you guys doing? How's your morning, afternoon, or whatever time of the day it is? I just officially woke up, so I'm streaming some PSO for y'all. I'm doing well. Yeah, how was the stream, guys? Well, we just completed that quest now, so good. Now that's more points towards that Hunter Boost Road rank. Alright. So if you guys want to stick around later on, around 6 p.m., I'm going to be doing some Borderlands and Batman Arkham Asylum today. Those are my official streams for the day, but I'm just playing some early stuff in the morning. Made it into his, and now I'm here. Got tons of art stuff to do, but I'm here for a support friend. Oh, thank you very much. Oh, cool. You're an artist? Well, I like art as well, and I draw periodically every now and then, but I went to school for art, so from one artist to another. And I appreciate the support. I hope you guys can stick around sometime. Because, yeah, if you guys are big into Borderlands and Batman Arkham Asylum, or the Arkham franchise, I'm going to be doing those around 6 p.m. tonight, because those are my official streams for the day. I did too, but I'm going for I can't read. You're going for, oh, that's cool. I cannot read. I usually just draw a lot of stuff involving, like, Pokemon and anime, and try to come up with my own stuff. But I used to draw a lot of Dragon Ball Z things. Nothing, like, great, because I never really worked on it all that much, but I did what I could. As a kid, I just drew as a pastime, and then I wanted to get into actually drawing, so I went to school for it, and I drew a lot of my own stuff. I drew a lot of anime. I was never the greatest at it, and thank you for the follow, Cabby. Oh, that's a cute little chicken emote. Like, I've drawn myself a few times. I've drawn just a bunch of random things. I've drawn my own characters. I'm not the greatest at it because I definitely didn't work at it as much as some people do. But, like, I loved drawing, and, like, I guess it's just what you love doing versus, you know, actually having the artistic talent for it are two different things. I would love to see some work. Yeah, I would love to see some work. Feel free, if you guys enjoy the streams, feel free to join the Discord. I have an art and music channel. If you guys are artists, if you guys make your own music, and if you guys want to draw your own fan art and stuff, feel free to post there. I would love to see some work from you guys. Maybe I can, yeah, no, it's all about practice, my dude. Trust me, I've improved a lot. With school and work and stuff like that, I never really had the time to really work on it, and now it's even harder because I stream a lot. But I really, oh, it's because, yeah, I think it's because I posted it. But feel free to, whenever the cooldown ends, or you can just scroll up a bit, there's my Discords. Feel free to join. I have an art channel for both music and drawing stuff. You guys can post there. I would love to see some work. And then maybe I can come up, maybe we can come up with some ideas for emotes for in the future when I get more sub points, because I want to be able to come up with some emotes. Maybe I'll ask you guys to make some for me. Something for Dragon Ball, something for PSO, maybe some Pokemon stuff. We'll see. I definitely want to draw some of my own, so we'll have to see how that goes. I don't feel bad, dude. I thank you guys for joining. Welcome to the Hunters Guild, or the family, which is basically the name of my fan base. So thank you guys for all joining. I appreciate it so much, Vanilla, for the love. Should I just post art in the? Yeah, you can post it. You can post it there, or you can post it in the actual art channel page, because there's, you know, like Discord divides it up into little channels. Brett and Tom is the. You can post it in BNT or Brett and Tom. The Brett and Tom one is more active, so if you want people to actually like see it more, it's more active. There's a lot more viewers chatting there, but either one's fine. I'll see it either way. But I have two because me and my friend originally made them just so we can chat on stream. Huh. Odd. Well, because my other one has has a bunch of other chats. The one you're in is the smaller one. If you go to Brett and Tom, that has the art and music. It's combined into one. I don't know. I kind of like stopped working on BNT 890 because of how the other one just kept blowing up. I don't know why I still link it. It's just me and my friend made it so we can talk on Discord and use that for stream voice chat, because Discord and TeamSpeak suck. And then it blew up. So thank you for joining. Feel free to join. Yeah, it's at the bottom. Fan art and music. It's all one thing. And there's separate chats for different games too. So you can also check my schedule on there. You can make game requests if you want to see me play a certain game that you would like. Hell, even my loyalty system. You can even request a game if you stay in chat long enough. You get Meseta currency from PSO. You can request me to play a game. You could even do that via normally. It's just good incentives for people to follow and join. Click that red box that's on screen right now. Why it looks like popcorn, I don't know. I can't fix that. There's a list of all my commands. I should add that into Discord as well, so you guys could see all the list of my commands. There's some commands that I didn't really add in there, but like all my quotes, exclamation point, quote, space, the number, starting from 0, you can see a bunch of random quotes that me and my friends come up with throughout as we play games, so if you care about that kind of stuff. Certain games like Borderlands has an implemented death counter, so I want to implement that more. Pringle. Ah, there we go. Plus 10. I'm a C rank now. Yeah. All right. Yes, plus 10. I have 12 points. And we have a far way to go, but we're going to get that to 300 points to get rare drop boost rates for PSO, because that's very handy. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much. Next time I see you streaming vanilla, I know to send some people to you. I normally stream up until about 10, and a good chunk of the time I don't see you on. So next time I see you and I get off for that like 2 minutes or so to switch games, I will raid you. Just for the love and because you're a friend. Oh, that's amazing. That's amazing stuff you have. Holy shit. Yeah, I definitely would love to commission for some emotes from you, because that's amazing. I like the last one. The last one's adorable. They're all good. Very good. I love them. Hey, no problem. But that last one is so cute. And these are all your own designs? With your own style? That's amazing. Yeah, last one was my... Yeah, just like all things, it takes time. Trust me, that's better than I can do. I can draw, but even then I'm not great at it, but much less with animation. I commend you for someone who's not good with animation. That is very good. Definitely, I definitely should. I wouldn't mind commissioning you. Depending on the prices, because, I mean, I don't exactly have a career, but I do have a job. I can support it. My logo here on the bottom right, I actually commissioned a graphic artist to make that for me. I'm not a graphic artist. I'm more of the just draw on a pencil paper kind of guy. Hey, it's no problem. I appreciate it. I've been wanting fan art. I've been wanting fan art and art stuff for a while. Especially if I get bigger to the point where people want to start drawing my characters, that'd be even more amazing. That's something I've been wanting for a while, too. Especially with, because I also have a shop. I have a couple shops where I'm selling this logo as well as this character's. It's a picture I just freaking cropped from in-game. I didn't really draw it. I would love if I could, but I can't really get a good look at her, so it's hard to really do that, but I have shops, and if you scroll down on my Twitch page, you'll see links to my shops. You can see the images that I am using for my shops. I would love to commission some designs and sell, and be able to sell merch as well as emotes. I keep them a bit lower than most other artists around my level. If you'd like, I can link my site for you to take a look. Sure, feel free, man. Hell yeah. The Sweaty and Sun, no, I don't, but that's awesome that Vanilla commissions you. Yeah, I'll definitely take a look. Feel free to link. Link it here or in Discord, either one. I definitely would love to commission some work. Ah, very, very professional. I like that. I like the website. It's nice. I see. You like drawing hot anime nude chicks partially nude with covering their bits and then a random picture of Dante. That's awesome. Good work on this. I really like it. Yes, I see. Yes, he is. Yeah, that I just basically looked at a few of the tabs and saw that. I was like, what the hell? I was not expecting that. I clicked on the shop tab and I was not expecting that. But let's go to that. Okay. Yeah, so now I'm looking at your CG art now. And I see a lot of the pictures you posted. Alright. Yeah, this is definitely amazing work. A variety of anime. Zelda, Pokemon, nice. Well, definitely gotta commission you some time. Kiss my chibi ass. I like that. Cool. Oh, you're a girl. All right, you're a woman. All right, my bad. If I was making it out to seem like I was talking to you as a male, my bad. I also say man or dude. So if I ever say dude, I mean it as in gender neutral as well. But cool. It's all good because I had another woman in here prior. I forgot the name of her Twitch handle, but I thought it was a guy, and I kept saying dude, gender neutrally. And she's like, don't say dude, I don't like it. I'm just like, it's how I talk. Yeah, that's just how I talk. And thank you for the follow. Dancing Rappy Hype. Thank you for the support, guys. It means so much. Yeah, Edward, I love Full Metal Alchemist. Edward's the man indeed. Was not expecting this early in the morning. Holy shit, you guys are amazing. I'm eating a Pringle for y'all. Hope you don't mind. Sorry for the crunching. Right in front of my mic. Don't mean to do that. Oh yeah. I'll link you to my Twitter and stuff as well. You can check out my Twitter, you can check out my YouTube. There you go. If you guys want to follow me on Twitter as well. Because I post when I stream on there as well. You can check out my Twitter. My YouTube has all my day of, literally after I'm done streaming, I usually post on YouTube. So you can check out all my previous streams and stuff there. So do you do like fan art streams where you draw, or do you just draw it on your own time? Because that's really cool. Because I've checked out a few art streams, and I find that really cool. And this bowl clogs. Followed ya. I'm okay. Sweet. Yeah, I stream in art and games. Nice. Well, that's amazing. Yeah, I'm just a gamer, so I usually just did Let's Plays on YouTube with some card openings and things, but that's just my streams. Streaming was recording and streaming is my way of escaping a lot of anxiety and issues with depression that I've had from growing up, and it's a way for my art. Gaming and stuff like that is a way of art for me, and a good escape. You might be on today, nice. Stream on the weekends, well that's good. It's always good to stream when you can. I stream every day after work, because I don't really have much of a life outside of work and stream, because I moved away from everyone. Well, I'm glad that you try to be respectful. I've had... Oh, yeah, stress is painful. But I had to, because Illinois' issues with job, and I couldn't find work with my shitty experience, and I'm glad you're trying to be respectful of other people's streams and what they do, because I've had people come in before and troll the crap out of me, and they were trying to get me to talk in the wrong ways, they were asking me personal information, and it's just stupid. Thank you so much. Same here. I'm always here to chat with anybody who has issues with life and personal stuff. Oh, Cabby, I didn't know if you said anything wrong. I was just replying to this guy. You've had nasty trolls more. Yeah. I only had it once because my friend blocked them immediately. But thank you, Sarts. Sartsicorn. Yeah, I was just replying to... like, asking me to do nasty stuff. Wow. Wow. I was just hoping I was getting that name correct. I have an issue of butchering names time to time. People need to grow up. I've had dudes asking me, like, what's your mom's personal name? What's your mom's maiden name? Where do you live? Are you a virgin? Blah, blah, blah. And it's just like, you don't need to know my personal information. Just to get me to talk. You guys are getting me to talk without asking anything. You just are talking. Coming up with conversations, talking about whether you're into. You can ask me, you can literally just be like, what games are you into? You know, kind of thing. The guy was like, how old are you? Are you a virgin? What's your mom's name? Where do you live? It's just like, that's not how you get someone to talk. Coming back and working on some commission work, and you said the name perfect. Most people butcher it. Well, that's good. I'm glad. It's just because I have an issue with Twitch combining all one word or multiple words into one name, but your name's kind of easy, so trust me, you'll hear me butcher names. It's usually I butcher names when it comes to, like, when it has multiple, like, vowels in it, usually. But your name was not too bad. Yeah. This person was just being an asshole, and he was distracting me. He was like, oh, you don't have to focus on the game I'm playing now. I was playing at the time. And he was like, you don't have to focus on it. The game's easy. And he was just asking me stupid information. And then my friends blocked him for me. Thank God. A few of my closest friends were there. And they were in their mods. So they handled it. Yeah. Should have heard me yesterday when I was tired. I was talking to somebody and I was trying to figure out what their name was, and I was just butchering it to be on hell. So I thank you guys. Usually my chat is dead, so thank you for that. Off to the park. Well, have fun with your family. Enjoy. I'll see you around. Take care. Thank you. Thank you again, Vanilla and Vanilla's Raiders, all of you guys. Any of you who are staying, thank you, I appreciate it, and have a good rest of your day if you gotta go. I will see you around. And thank you for the lurk. I'm going to be streaming for a while, especially once 6 p.m. hits and I start my main streams for the night. I stream till about 6 p.m. Eastern till 10 p.m. Eastern. I'm going to be streaming from 4 p.m. Eastern on to 10 from now on. But my first stream of when I get home from work is usually PSO, and then I move on to the main schedule. Except for Saturdays that I don't work, and Sundays, seeing as I don't work any Sunday at all. Because every other Saturday I work. I stream Sundays early in the morning, pretty much all day. The schedule may need to be updated again, but it's on my Discord. Or exclamation point schedule. If you want to check out what games I'm playing. But it's also in Discord. And it's also below on my Twitch page. Everything is also on my Twitch page. Alright, let's see. What do we need to do? We need to go and do Phantasmal World 3 and War of Limits, as well as Endless Nightmare. Well, we just did Phantasmal World 3. Let's go do Endless Nightmare. That don't want to full screen my shit. There you go. I don't need to do this. It's very hard. Let's go rank up my Hunter Boost Road some more. Look at that 125% drop now. Actually, you know what? Yeah. It may be better to do it on Ultimate with more experience, some better drops, but this is faster. I'm just trying to complete it. I think that was like my first like official raid. I mean, I've had people come in before with hosts, but I don't think I've really ever really been officially raided like that before. Thank you so much for that. That is amazing feeling. I do quite a bit of raids myself, so it's happy to start getting that in return. Oi. Oi. Go away, claws. No one wants your face. You guys are disgusting. Disgusting monsters. Does no scope have to scope a bitch? Last Swan, 9th Street. I'm using the Last Swan. And small white barrel handgun used only by females. I found Photon's crystals on episode 4, and then there's the quest, Dangerous Deal with Black Paper 2, because there's 2 of them. Do Dangerous Deal with Black Paper 2, and there's a chance that you'll get it from there. All you need is 1 photon crystal, but if you can save up more, the more you can do it. And then you have a chance of getting it from a list of items. You can also get the Master Raven. If you get both Last Swan and the Master Raven, you can level them up to the maximum level, and then you can fuse them together to make the dual birds. While they are better separately because the range is further, but if you really like mech guns, then they're good. This also is mech guns without any freaking annoying load like weight animation. Like, here's the difference between dual mech guns. They're slower. You also got that freaking pause time in between. This has none of that. Plus, it shoots faster. But yes, this is a mech gun, a singular mech gun, which also becomes a dual mech gun. It's really good. I remember on Eden when I had it on my Uniwhirl, and my god, with her damage and a Smart Link, she was unstoppable with that shit. That's why I want another one for her when I get one. I just need to level up this so I can get increased drop rate, rare drop rate, so I have an easier chance of getting a photon crystal off enemies that drop it. Or if I can find the rare monsters that drop it pretty much every time. Because on Eden I used to farm a lot of episode 4 and I used to get so many of those to the point where I gotten multiple lost swans. I was lucky to get the one that I did though. So nice. I've done that quest so many times and only gotten one last swan and multiple doubles of other things, so I'm happy to still get one. Aphinia's drop charts has its own dangerous deal with black paper list if you go onto the Aphinia website. Unlike if you look up dangerous deal with black paper 2 normally, you would get brought to like PSO World. Aphinia has its own segment for it, for its updated list of drops. So that is where you want to look. This drop boost that's going on this week is really nice, but even with the DAR that I have now, I'm slowly not, there's some items that aren't dropping. Like these guys aren't always dropping everything, but it's still nice that I'm getting increased chances now. I just gotta boost it to when I start getting rare increases. So I can get me more rares, my PGF, my red rings. I feel like everyone who's getting all these awesome stuff has boosts. Especially the 2 red rings that I saw get today. Jesus. Someone's farming. How you doing, 9th Street? And everyone else who's here? How you guys doing? Oh, wake up. Wake up. Morning coffee for me. Well, I don't drink coffee. Otherwise, I probably wouldn't be yawning right now. But also, too much sugar and caffeinated drinks just crash you in the end. Nice. Well, enjoy when you play. Yeah, like, I prefer my 5-hour energy just to wake me up. That doesn't crash me. Because I've drank quite a few energy drinks, and they usually just make it harder for me in the end. All that sugar just knocks you out. Yeah, I'm going to be playing this for a little bit. I want to boost these before I start going back for more PGF and red ring hunts and leveling and Sinesta hunting. Because I don't want to freaking encounter more Hilda Tors with my Uniworld Orin character and not get a freaking Sinesta this time. Because I've already encountered like 3 Hilda Tors and not one. A friend of mine got it, but that's it. I was so upset. I did at one point. I did hunt red ring. I already actually got a red ring. It's on this character. She just can't use it yet. I was more PGF hunting, literally for about 30-40 levels, and still haven't gotten one. I went from like 130 to 150 something. Farming RT. I already have a red ring. I literally did it in like less than 10 runs. I just want more. But other people today, I literally saw the message pop up twice saying 2 people, I don't know if it was the same party or not, but someone got it twice today within the time frame I've been playing. I'm hunter boost roading right now for boosting the percentages in which I get drops. And seeing as it's shared for each slot, I'm doing it on my best character, because she can plow through most of ultimate and all of very hard. So you got bunny ears, nice. You did so many MAE quests, summer events, nice. Yeah, I normally don't do events all that much, or quests. I will eventually get into doing some of them, but I just tend to just play. The only quest I really do over and over again is the boss rush quests, just because I really enjoy doing those. All the other ones I really just don't care for. I prefer to farm off bosses than enemies. It's more fun to me. Yeah, that's more fun to me. Boss rushing. That's why I'm also trying to get rares so I can trade them in and get Point of Disaster so I can add episode 4 into the mix and fight that boss too. But I need to boost this Hunter Boost Road to where I start getting rare drop increases, then I'll go back to RT and TTF. And then I'll be set for Point of Disaster once I start farming them. Episode 4 bosses. Last episode 2, freaking Gal Griffin got glitched and wouldn't spawn the boss. What the hell? That's weird. I've never heard of that. That sucks. That's probably some updates they're probably trying to fix. I don't know if that's a recent thing or if that's something they're trying to fix, but that sucks. I normally don't encounter glitches in these games. I don't know, I guess I'm just not a good person at spotting some, or I just don't ever experience much glitching. I think Dead Rising 2, when it first released on the PS4, was the worst I've ever experienced in terms of bugginess. So I literally got knocked and sent into the freaking sky in Dead Rising 2, all stupid about it. And I was like, what the fuck? I wish I had that. I wish I didn't delete that episode when I recorded it. That was like the worst I've experienced. That game was so bad, though, when it first released. It kept crashing every, like, hour or so. And then eventually I got sent into the air, Grand Theft Auto style. Gangnam style. Ugh. It was last month. Still recent, Jesus. Yeah, and then if that's happening to more than just you, they gotta work on that. Well, I mean, I know I had Tofu Man in my chat list the other day too. He wasn't talking, but he was here. Maybe sometime he'll be back in here and you can tell him that. He probably already knows, but still. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Get fucked. So GameCube copy of PSO is still going for 60. Holy. Damn. That's okay. I've seen that game range up to $100 or more. I paid for a little over full price for the version I have, the copy I have of it. I think if I recall correctly, I paid about maybe 60 to 80 bucks for my copy. Maybe a little less than that. Who knows? Either way, yeah, that's a good deal still for an old game. It's really good. But damn. It's also a gem. Most people see it as a gem, so it makes sense. I mean, it's not Pokemon Red, Blue. I know, we paid full price back then, but I'm just saying, like... And look at the price for some people put out for Red and Blue and Yellow. I've seen those range over $1,000. Not worth it. Especially for an old game that's like 10 cents by this point, and especially if it has a busted battery that you gotta replace. Old Game Boy games should not even be like $1 by this point, but that's just me. I spent so much money on copies of old Game Boy games like Pokemon, and they never like save. I would have to replace the battery, and fuck that. I have the eShop versions now, so they can go fuck off. They should just eShop version release Red, Ruby and Sapphire and stuff like that. Even though you could still transfer from those games over from Ruby and Sapphire, even up all the way to the new ones, but still they should just cut out the middleman and just put them on there and allow you to use Pokebank. I mean, they have GBA games already, but you most likely need the, what was it, new 3DS or 3DS XL or something to play them or something like that. I know with my base GBA I cannot, or 3DS I cannot play GBA games. It's stupid. I need a new 3DS XL because mine likes to shut off randomly whenever I put it down. I don't remember if I bought mine used. I sworn I didn't, but it's stupid. I like newer copies. I don't want to buy anything refurbished or used. I don't like that because I've had bad experiences with that, and I'm feeling like I bought mine freaking refurbished somehow and don't recall. It works fine, but it just likes to shut off just randomly. Press something on the right side and it turns off. Or you put it down or close it too hard and it shuts off, and it's so dumb. Someone fucked up. Why'd you... Spider. It's because you were there. Hell, even the PSO episode 3 was probably close to full price, which is ridiculous for that. You just gotta know where to find stuff on Amazon or eBay, if they work. I think there should be a card duel station in new PS3 and we can get rare enemies, card enemies. Rare card from enemies. Yeah. That would be cool. I'll eventually do a few streams on the PS episode 3 just to see. I did enjoy it as a kid because I do like card games, but not so much when it comes to tactics style. I like there's a Dragon Ball card game for the DS and a Game Boy Color that I really liked. But PSO episode 3 was more tactics style, and I'm not really great with that. While those usually do take strategy, it was not more my cup of tea. But I want to see how it is. It's definitely been years since I've played it. I just remember it being repetitive. Bosses and everything were the same shit over and over again, and I just couldn't beat it. But we'll give it a go when I feel like it. It probably won't last too long. I played every other Phantasy Star game except really the classics, and I'm working my way through those now. Why? Because it was so different, or is just I don't know. I didn't like that it was just so drastically different. This was the first game I played in terms of the Phantasy Star franchise, and I was just like, oh, I'm big into the PSO, and then PSO episode 3 came out, and it's just like, oh, well, alright. I just love how much love this game kept getting from Dreamcast onward to Xbox, and it was just like, and then they released that for the GameCube, and I was like, such a drastic change. It definitely is awkward. I get you. It's weird that they also even released an MMO to begin with, kind of out of nowhere. They didn't really like do well to lead into it. They could have like made some other like RPGs for the later consoles, but they kind of just nope. Yeah, it definitely is weird. And then they go back to PSO2 years later. And then, you know, they made Phantasy Star Zero and Phantasy Star Universe, and then they came out with PSO2, and their main focus is kind of weird, that they just didn't lead into it. Then they just started making MMOs for every fucking Phantasy Star game they released afterward. Final Fantasy kind of just was good with leading into it by making a bunch of RPGs, and then boom, a few MMOs out of nowhere. I don't like how the MMOs are numbered. It would have been nice if they were their own thing, but no, they're numbered. Making it annoying that I'm going to be skipping those 11 and 14 just to play all the main franchise ones. That's kind of dumb to me. Because I do want to dabble into 14 a little bit, but I don't really want to waste money on it. You know, I don't want to spend... I'm already spending a lot of monthly stuff on insurance and stuff that I have to pay. You know, typical adult stuff. But I may get into the trial and see how it is, and then decide whether or not I want to do so. I need to get through World of Warcraft though, because I've been requested to play that, and I'm starting to pay for it now, so I want to play it once Dark Souls is fully completed. At least for the first playthrough. And then periodically I'll get to Dark Souls 1 100%, and then move on from there to a different game. Because after Dark Souls 3, I am moving on to Demon Souls. Dark Souls 1, after that's completed, I'm moving on to a different game. Because I wasn't intending to do 2 Souls games. That I only did because that game came out, the re-release, and that's why. I got Del Saber. No one wants no Del Sabers around. Or maybe you do, who knows? Done. Dunzo, baby. Let's drop. I don't care, I can easily sell this shit, but nah. Sega needs to capitalize on this franchise. Dark Falls is a AAA boss. Yes, he is. They also they brought in PSO2. They brought in the Griffin in PSO2. They need to bring back all Episode 1 and all Episode 2 bosses too into PSO2. I know Dark Falls is in there, but not the same Falls that we know. It's very different versions of him. I would love to see remade of all the classic bosses, besides the Griffin for whatever reason. Olga Flo is another awesome boss. I would just love to see his weapon, like, return in that game so you can get it as well as the Red Ring and just see them in those games. Like, that'd be amazing. Plus, why not? Falls has been in every damn fucking Phantasy Star game from the beginning. So why not just bring in that form as well? As maybe even for an emergency quest. You know, go to the ruins. Or just have, you know, the actual classic ruins. Because the new ruins is nice, but I miss this ruins, to be honest. Oh, it is definitely a AAA franchise. I like it. I like this game alone better than all the Final Fantasies. That is true. Monster Hunter is amazing, yeah. And they're working alongside Monster Hunter and Capcom and Square Enix are working side by side with their 2 events going on. Sega is having other events from different series and anime. I know they have Sonic events going on in their games, which is their own game, yes, but they also have stuff like they had a freaking Attack on Titan event. Why not have things from Square Enix and shit? Come on. Hell, Sonic is on freaking Nintendo. Work with your fucking rival and freaking put in some Nintendo stuff if you have to. I would love to see more Phantasy Star love. And Phantasy Star, the classic Phantasy Star got re-released on the GBA. Come on now. They're even on Xbox. They're getting love from other consoles, but they're not really doing much with it. And Zero is on the DS. They have games on other consoles besides, you know, Sega has some of their games on Nintendo. I mean, it's gonna happen. I know their consoles aren't really around much, but because Nintendo destroyed the fuck out of them, so they don't really have competition any longer. But they could at least cooperate. Their feud is gone. Nintendo is battling now. Sega is battling Sony now and Microsoft. Sega sadly dropped out of that race a long time ago. They could at least all cooperate and become one now. Sega to me was never really the greatest. I liked Sega Genesis, but I was always a bigger fan of Nintendo. And Sega died to me when PSO died out. That's just my opinion. Because Sonic to me is no longer a thing I care about. They ruined it to me. And I was a bigger fan of Mario anyway. But yeah, they could definitely. But they need to stop that because we never got Phantasy Star Online 2 here in US because of all their bullshit that they were doing. Legality rights, and it's just not fair. They kept saying that they're going to release it here and never did. It's been 2 hours. Give me a moment. I'm going to go and take a quick break, get away from the computer, and just stretch my legs, see what there is to eat in the morning. I'll be back momentarily. For now, enjoy some PSO music hype. Alright. We're going to do one more quest, and I'm going to go relax for a little bit. And then when I return, I'm going to be doing DBO. And then we'll see how long I play that for. And then after that, I'll probably go relax until about 4. We'll see. My eyes kind of hurt. Because I definitely cannot stream from now till 10 yet. I need some time in between. So let's do this quick quest. Because I already beat the other 2. Why not beat this one? GG. Quick ice cream snack. I know this quest annoyed me last time I did this, but I should be fine. I was doing online prior. Now I'm doing the offline equivalent. I hate you guys. Stupid ass enemies. Partially immune to fucking guns. Yowie, go away. No one wants your hentai porn. No one wants your hentai porn, Yowie. Satellite lizards, y'all are weird. I'm kidding. Not at all. Hentai porn's good, but it's a dumb name for an enemy. I'll tell you that right now. You guys are probably like, what the fuck? I'm not kidding. Look up what Yowie is. And it's female, women on women equivalent, Yuri. Yo, everybody. How is everybody doing today? If I just keep doing this every day for a few hours, 2 to 4 hours, I'll eventually get this completed. Zero and me just gotta work on it. The Zero's just gotta work on it. I'm sure he's doing it every now and then. Jesus. Get fucked, buddy. That's maxed. Alright. Damn it. Alright, well, I figured I had to go down. That makes more sense. Did I miss something? Heal pods. My fam and I moved into a new house we just bought. I was 20 days without internet from August 24th to December 10th. Ugh. Well, congrats on the new house. Getting stoned and having no internet is weird. I don't know much about not having much internet for long, but I definitely don't have cable, which is a weird thing for me. Because I normally don't watch TV, but I normally used to watch a lot of on-demand, and that just got weird. But I got used to it now. My parents do. I don't have cable in my room anyway. So the only thing I can watch on my TV besides gaming would be off DVDs, which is something I had to get used to. Not that I watched much TV personally, but I still did watch some movies on demand and things, and my ex would watch TV. Not that I'm much into what she was into, but still. But congrats on moving into a new place. And getting stoned. I guess. I appreciate it, you coming in lately as much as you are. You're definitely a name that I know for a while. I'm surprised you're not modded yet. I am getting a lot of mods. There are a few that I should remove that I never see anymore. But I definitely should make you a mod, because you've been joining in for a while now, even if it's somewhat on and off, but I know you can be consistent if you want to be. And that's basically all I need, is just consistency and trust, and knowing that once I get bigger, you guys can help monitor the channel. Keeping spoilers and hatred and trolls and racism and porn and crap out of my chat. Specifically the spam and specifically spoilers. I'll get more of those than anything else. And eventually I'll get the trolls. I've already had some. And with more people comes spoilers too. And while I don't mind backseating too much, when it comes to games that I've played before, it's just some people I'm gonna let you know that try not to do it too much, because backseating always was kind of the thing that annoyed me personally, just because it makes me feel bad. But I will backseat my friends if they need help, and I will ask for it. But I'm not gonna sit there and single that out. It's more or less the spoilers and people just trying to tell me what to do to progress the stream along. I want to be able to experience a game if I've never played before, whether or not it takes me 50 hours. That's the point. That's more fun to me. And I personally enjoy watching a blind playthrough of a game with no backseating whatsoever, just to see how a guy does. And I did. I watched the entirety of a dude play Dark Souls for the first time, and man, was it painful, but it was more enjoyable than if he were to get told what to do. Because when he did get told what to do, and his brother came in and was like, "Oh, they told you." It ruined the experience. You think the community is up to par with us type of gamers, streamers? It's not that hard to be nice. Yes, especially. I know. That's the truth. Some people are just rude. The amount of crap I see on comments and shit in people's channels and what I've received from people, it's rude. Some people always have to have their opinions, whether or not it's a good or a bad one. I don't mind people liking certain things. They can be like, "Oh, this thing, I like this better than this," but you don't have to be, "Oh, well, this show sucks," or "This game sucks, this game's better." There's a total different wrong way to put it. You can be nice and say, "Well, okay, you may like this game, but this game is better." You don't have to put your... See, there's a difference. When people state their opinion, they state it as a statement or a fact. They don't state it as they don't state it as an opinion. Like, same thing with, "I like this better." You can't tell me otherwise, or you're wrong, or your opinions don't matter. It's just okay. It's opinion. They all matter. You can't state an opinion and expect it to be hardcore fact, because it's not. It's an opinion. I like Phantasy Star Online better than PSO 2. Does that mean it's a better game to everyone? No. To me it is, but I'm not going to state it as, "Oh, PSO is better, Phantasy Star Online 2 is worse." That's not true. That's one thing that irks me about people, is just the fact that they state an opinion as fact. And by stating that, they also say, you know, stuff like, "Your opinion doesn't matter," or, you know, you can state your opinion, but you're wrong. No, your opinion cannot be wrong. That's why it's an opinion. If it was a statement, then yes, you could be wrong. I know people who dislike Dragon Ball Super. Do I say that they're wrong because the anime is good? No, I don't, because not everyone likes something. Not everyone likes Dragon Ball Z either. There's people who like worse animes, in fact. I know people who like Death Note, and I despise that show. At least the second half of it. There's people who like Xbox One over the PS4. And there's people who take into account of sales price versus games. Or, you know, whatever. Xbox One is not only being outperformed, it also has it has less games of its own, making it that in fact worse. But I've had people trying to tell me that what reason to get a PS4 when the Xbox is better. If you're comparing the Xbox 360 and PS4, then I can see an argument. PS4 still beats it, but Xbox 360 at least beats the One. Handhelds are great too. I have the Switch. That's more of a home console, but at least it does what The Wii U didn't. And the 3DS, I love DS and 3DS. I played a lot of times. I spent many years of my life playing Pokemon and stuff. But yeah, the Switch is definitely great because I love the design of the Wii U. It just didn't have much going for it. Honestly, the best game, in my opinion, on the Wii U, and I'm not much for fighting games, the best game besides Smash Brothers is definitely Pikmin 3. Pikmin 3, by far, is one of the best games that the Wii U has to offer. I mean, I like Hyrule Warriors as well, but I'm not a big fan of Dynasty Warriors. Those were alright at one point, but it gets repetitive, and I never beat that game to begin with. But yeah, Pikmin 3, when I first got Pikmin 3, oh god, I love Pikmin 3. Yeah, Smash Brothers, I cannot freaking wait. And plus, I was originally on Smash Brothers, the fourth one at the time on the 3DS, and then I was like, you know what, I'm not breaking my 3DS. I just bought it for the Switch, so I can maybe play with other people, but... Plus, the connection when you play online on the 3DS version, my lord. Other people's connections were so garbage that the game lagged. And my connection at the time wasn't great either, so it probably didn't help. I can't wait for the new one, yeah. I'm gonna go out and buy a controller specifically for the Switch, just so I can enjoy stuff like Mario Odyssey and those games better, because the Joy-Cons to me are okay, but I'm not great with them. I'm bad with them, especially when they're separated. Ugh. I died like 50 times in Mega Man X when I first got it on that, and I swapped out for the PS4 version. I'm definitely going to buy Dark Souls for the Switch, just so I can play them in bed, but I definitely need a controller for those kind of games. Especially if I'm playing while streaming. Like, if I play Mario Odyssey and Zelda again while I stream, then yes, I'm getting a controller. And that's what I'm going to be doing for the new Smash Brothers. I'm going to stream the entirety of that game, unlocking every character, doing the story mode, and then I'm going to do some online battles with you guys. Or anyone online. I hope to battle some of the fans. That's more or less what I want to focus on, but I don't really have a big enough fan base to really say, oh, well, I'm only going to battle fans. But that's what I'm hoping, to battle a good chunk of the people in chat. Because that's a great way to interact with people, is just battling with people in chat. And I love that idea. Because that's what was my plan for my YouTube channel when I did the fourth one, but I didn't really have a big fan base. So, like, none of the people were like, that subscribe, half of them watch me. Hell yeah. That's great. And I suck at those games. So, like, I don't care if you guys go all out. Just prepare for a lot of like, what the fuck, I suck. Honestly, I do. I'm not competitive when it comes to fighting games, whether it's platforming or otherwise. You're a Smash King in your own way? Well, that's good. I just want to have fun. Whether or not you guys go all out, that's your business. Same thing with like Fighters. When I played Fighters, I've had matches where I couldn't even touch an opponent, and it killed the game for me. Like, I want to play Fighters some more, and I do want to battle people, and I want to get better at it, but no matter how much I try, I'm not good at pulling off the combos and moves. So I never get good at those games. And I don't work at it for that reason, just because it bores me after about a few hours of playtime. I don't really play it a lot, because I get bored of it quickly. But I do plan on playing a decent amount of new Smash. I'm just not good at it. Fighting games are one of my weakest genres of gaming anyway. I like my RPGs and my story games and my adventure stuff. That's why my usual streams are all RPG based. Or, stuff like that, because that's what one of my favorite genres are. RPGs, action games, adventure games, stuff like that. I like my turn-based, I like my action RPGs, I like my adventure stuff, I like my puzzle games like Zelda and stuff like that. That's also more adventure, but still, point taken. sucks. Yeah, everyone's coming to freaking rape me. Thank God for that photon blast. I got the threat out of the way. That stupid thing that I just killed, that thing that sucks you in, is a threat. I play more PSU Clementine, but people are mean and act like you have to be a puppet. Wow, that's wrong. I'll look into PSU Clementine. I'm definitely... Hey, Vanilla! Hey, welcome. Welcome back. Unless you've been lurking this entire time. Either way. Cute emotes. Welcome back. But yeah, I definitely will look into PSU Clementine. I want to play that again, PSU. But PSU at the time when it first came out, I was like, I don't really like it because it was kind of a sudden change to me. Plus, I played many years of PSO from Dreamcast to Xbox, and then going from that game, it was kind of a drastic difference to me, and it was just maybe I'm burnt out a little bit because I played this game a lot, even after it died. Oh shit, are people starting to come in? Zero, you're here. I see you. Ish. I saw you pop up anyway. I didn't see... Yeah, you're here. I see you in chat. Oh, you guys. Hello. I like the weird looking tornado. It's the sassy tornado. Hellzig tornado. Hey, you're lurking? Does that mean you don't want to? Does that mean you're not chatting? You got the chick and the blue Pepe Le Pew looking thing. That's so adorable. I like it. And there's my emotes, guys. If they matter. I mean, two of them really do. The Nergy emote is more of a thing because he had in Monster Hunter, he was like the boss that like wrecked me the most until I freaking got used to his attacks, and now I fucking destroy him. The first one is the more important one because I commissioned a dude to make that logo for me, which is my Twitch channel. Yeah, which is my main Twitch channel thing. You see there on my bottom right. It's my logo for my Twitch channel. And then my PSO2 Rappy. And it's in order, from Tier 1 to Tier 3. So if you want any of those, you know to subscribe for those tiers. Well, Tier 3 gets you all three, but you know that. But like, yeah, Tier 1, Tier 2, Tier 3. Two of them were taken off the internet, but it's because I'm not really good at coming up with my own emotes right now. I wanna learn. I actually had another one. You stopped by for a little bit? Nice. I actually have another one called Lil B Catch, which is just a Photoshop picture of me holding a Pokeball with my Ash Ketchum hat backwards, but I took that off. I can add it back in the future once I get more sub points. You're going out soon? Nice. Well, I hope we can play something tonight. If you want to do some DBO or maybe some Borderlands tonight, we can. I was thinking about coming back a little bit for some DBO or something, I don't know. I was going to get off here shortly, go lay down for a little bit, because otherwise I will be staring at a screen for several hours today, and I don't really want to constantly stare at a screen for more than a good 12 hours or more. Because my official stream starts at about 6, and I was going to... or 4, whichever time I start playing Borderlands. So if I stream from now till 10, I usually go till 10 p.m. and that's a long day. I could make up Pokemon, and I do want to make up DBO. I'm just not in the mood for Pokemon right now, but I can make up that still. We'll see how long DBO goes. But then I do want to get back on PSO. It's ridiculous. I'm starting to really enjoy a lot more PSO because It's my main franchise, and I miss playing this game. And I'm at C rank now for the Hunter Boost Road, so we need to... Whenever you want, we can start boosting you on Hunter Boost Road, unless you're doing it on your own time too. But Scope is definitely flying through on very hard, so we'll definitely cruise. I do need to beat Phantasmal World 3 again to boost up further. Alright, well guys, I'm going to get off for now. Thank you Zero for stopping by. Thank you Vanilla, 9th Street Flank, Sartsicorn and Cabby, 8201, Gammy Cactus, all of you guys for the love that you've given today. 1 with the raid, 2 with the follows, and 1 with the host, and Zero himself. Thank you guys for all the love. I will see you in about a couple hours. I'm going to go lay down, relax, rest my eyes because they're starting to hurt. I will be back with some Dragon Ball Online momentarily. I just don't want to be staring at 2 monitors for several hours because I'm going to be... I also got work tomorrow, but I will be back on with some DBO, and then after that, however long that takes, I may come back with some PSO again or something else. But then at 4 or 6, I'll be on with Borderlands 1. And then after Borderlands is Batman Arkham Asylum. So stay tuned, guys. Hit me up on Discord if you feel like chatting. Take care, everyone. Thank you, guys. And 9th Street, if you ever want to play PSO or PSU, I will look into Clementine. But if you ever want to play PSO sometime, let me know. We'll definitely get the game going. And I can invite you to my guild. It's called the Saiyan Gods on PSO Blue Burst. So... because I'm going for the Point of Disaster quest, but I can always invite you to the guild on my game, and we can all, me and you and a group of my guild members can all just have fun. Especially when the rest of them start coming back in, like Cash and Chloroxite, so... see y'all guys around. And Zero, let me know if you want to play tonight. We can either get on PSO later, when I get back, or we can get on DBO, or and Borderlands, or whichever. Let me know if you're free tonight. Have a good one. Enjoy PSO music.